Assalamu alaikum, this is Miss Shazia and I'm here with yet another fun and exciting art project for you guys to try. So before I start, I'd like to give a big thumbs up to Noor and Afshin and all you wonderful students, Seth, all you kids who've been sharing your wonderful work on Seesaw. Thank you so much and keep up the good work. Those of you who have not shared so far, I strongly urge you to be super creative. Please share, ask your parents to post your work on Seesaw. It's always great fun for me to see what you guys are up to. Also, I do put my address in the Seesaw box. So for those of you who'd like for me to display any of your artwork in my backdrop, please have your parents mail some of your artwork to me so your classmates can see it. All right, so today I have a really cute project and it is based on the Chicago skyline. Now, for those of you who have been to Chicago, you must have noticed these beautiful buildings, and especially if you look at them from Lakeshore Drive, you can see beautiful sparkling buildings. And as the evening comes, they become beautiful, shiny, stunning looking buildings. So for this project, we are going to need a blue paper, or you could use a piece of white paper and paint it. We are going to need different shapes, rectangular shapes, okay? So I have a red rectangle, which is really big. I have a smaller black rectangle. Then I have a medium size rectangle. And I also have a rather skinny looking rectangle. And then I have a smaller one. And then I also have a triangle. So if you guys want to put a roof on your projects, then do cut out little triangles and you can put it on your project. We also need some glue, some glitter, orange paint, and a paintbrush. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a piece of paper and we are going to take some glue. And we're going to just dot and not a lot, okay? So we're just going to make these little lines. Very simple. Stick. Okay, I'm going to make this a little smaller just so that it fits on the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this first rectangle here so that it, just looks like a red building, okay? Now I am going to take my second rectangle. This is going to be my second building. Then I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, 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 and I am going to stick different shapes on them. There we go. Now one of the buildings, I would like to give it a roof. So I'm gonna put a little triangle on top. So there we go. So there is our Chicago skyline, okay? This is kind of like the skyline you see with loads of buildings closely knit together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use a lot of paint. So I haven't taken a bowl, but I'm gonna just take a little bit and dab it on my middle finger. And I'm just going to create a round circle like this. And this is our evening sun. Please kids, keep a paper towel handy always so that you can wipe your hands. For those of you who wish to be a little more creative, you could even just smudge it out a little bit like that. Because sometimes, when the sun is setting, the rays are very wide and they kind of just, they go all over the buildings. And sometimes even the buildings, you can color them a little bit of orange because the rays, they reflect on the building and it looks very beautiful. All the buildings kind of turn orange. It's so beautiful. So we could kind of make it like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to start making little dots at equal distances, okay? And this is supposed to represent windows, okay? So I am going to take my glue and I'm just going to dot it out. Now I'm going to be quite generous with my glitter. I'm going to take the silver glitter and just start glittering away, and I'm going to try and catch it on the glue. So if the glue is too much, sometimes it's hard to catch. So take your paintbrush and just smudge. And here we go. You can make little squares with your paintbrush so that it's easier for the glue to catch, okay? So here we go. And I'm gonna just take my paintbrush and use it, and I'm gonna keep gluing it like this, okay? So I'm gonna put little dots of glue, then I'm gonna take my paintbrush and then I'm gonna just smear it out. Okay, and now I'm going to take my paintbrush and just smear. Okay, so here we go. And then we are generously going to glitter. Okay, we're gonna take, you can even take gold glitter and silver glitter and do this. I just chose silver glitter, but if you take gold or rose gold glitter, it'll also look very beautiful. Guys, use your imagination as always and go a little further ahead than what I teach you and try and create a work of art that is spectacular. Okay, so here we go. I'm just trying to glitter it out, and there is our skyline. If you have not been to Chicago so far and you've never seen a skyline, I strongly urge you to do so. It looks very beautiful, especially if you go towards the museum campus and look at Chicago. It's so breathtaking. So this is my version of the skyline. I really hope you will try this project. I hope you will post it on Seesaw. And until next time, Salam Alaikum.